Hello everybody. Tonight we're gonna bag and board some old Bronze Age Daredevils and some nice Mylar 2s with some halfbacks from E. Gerber online. We got our little stickers from Amazon we're gonna use, and we're gonna watch a little 90 Day Fiancé to get the full Zen experience. So I worked my way up on my Marvels to the Ds and the Daredevils and going up to the 50 centers. So we're up to 112 in Daredevil so far. So I got all 111 previous issues of Mylars. Save these and reuse them. This bag is way too big. It's gigantic. Bag goes in the trash. The board might be able to get reused on a smaller book. It's not Daredevil and Black Widow anymore. She's still up there though, and he used to say guest starring Black Widow. And they're not in San Francisco anymore. They're back to New York. Still messing with the mandrel. Oh yeah, Steve Gerber, Gene the Dean, Gene Colan's back with maybe his best inker, Frank Giacoya. I don't know how to pronounce his name. I'm terrible. You got a colorist getting a credit. It's like a couple years into the Bronze Age, started doing colorists. Gene Colan for me is the best Daredevil artist ever, I think. I don't know, Frank Millar's good too, but Gene Colan's kind of like the OG. Mess with Necra and the mandrel. The mandrel's like a giant monkey, a giant ape guy. So I think they're both mutants, if I'm not mistaken, but I could be wrong. I don't think they're like mutant X-Men mutants. I think they're like got exposed to some kind of like radiation or something, if I remember. But Gene Colan, see, if you look at the difference between these ones and all the ones around here, like Dawn Heck and stuff, so much more detail, so much more line work, actual backgrounds. Back looks really nice in this one. My books aren't the greatest shape, but they're all pretty good for the most part. And as I go through, I can figure out which ones need upgrades. Here's the key. You gotta slide it in just right. Just right. Yara and Joby talking about going to Ukraine, because this is when the Ukrainian war just started. Poor girl. She's actually kind of a sweetheart. Okay. And then the key here, you gotta fold over this flap and make a crease with your fingernails. Otherwise, it's gonna be impossible to hold down the flap. The noise is perfect. That's what you want to hear. You're doing it right. Once you get that, you reuse this about a quarter of the way in, and about 60% or so on the flap versus the bag in the back. That looks about perfect right there. Look at that. Looks like $1,000,000. It will never get messed up and wrinkly and old and gross. That's how your book should look. Let's see. Oh, the Gladiator's back. He's moving too fast. I always like the Gladiator. It's a great Bronze Age look. Andre doesn't want to go to his mother-in-law's birthday party because he's going to fight with Charlie. Charlie's an alcoholic. Charlie's probably on coke too, but nobody wants to talk about it on TV. Nice that is. Bob Brown did a lot of stuff in this time too. He it's like the end of his career. We did a lot of stuff in the silver and golden age even. Like Timely did a lot of like Silver Age DC stuff. That was pretty cool. Look at that. That's a great page right there. Wow. It's like almost like Simonson or something, you know, like really Simonson work. It's pretty cool though. I like this. I like Brown. I think he's good. Oh, who we got here? Oh no. Deathstalker, dude. Deathstalker. Frank Miller. Man-Thing appearance. Check that out. You Man-Thing completists. It's a pretty good one. Yeah, that back cover looks great. Gladiator Strikes Back. Almost positive that the first issue Frank Miller did. That before he started doing his own thing. He wrapped up a storyline that was finishing up, which would never happen today. Mr. Donnie Cates, you need somebody to help you out if you got hurt. Get it. There we go. Charlie, your 2 gold chains that you wear on the outside of your t-shirt's an indicator that you're on something, buddy. The Man-Thing. Man-Thing was so popular in Bronze Age. There's so many people that collect nothing but Man-Thing. It's a great color. See, this is what they've been throwing on there recently. Now it's back. Ghost Rider and the Deadly Black Widow. That's a dope cover, though. Steve Gerber with the Man-Thing connection, you know? Bob Brown Coletta doing the inking. It's probably a great looking book. All this text, you know? It's so good though. Taking more than 3 minutes to read this book compared to the new ones. Oh, look at Gladiator going to town on Man-Thing. It's kind of cool. Gummed up his works. I think Coletta and Brown's a good combo, right? Yeah, damn, this is a cool looking book. It's a good one. You can see his, all that horror work he did for all those years, you know? You see it coming through in this. The emotions and the scared faces. It's really good though, it's great, it's a perfect fit for Daredevil, I think, at this time. All the ads are great. It's a great looking one. Charlie says bro one more time, swear to God, I'm gonna turn this off. Can't take that, guys. Every other word is bro. Oh, it's perfect. Look at that. You gotta see, you gotta have it perfect all the way around. It's a little bit, just a little bit on all edges and all sides. Oof. A couple times, get the crease. There we go. Just kind of knock the air out a little bit. Perfect. Looks like $1 million now. Looks like a brand new comic. See that? Somebody's box at the convention? Totally gonna snag it. Deathstalker still hanging around, dude. I don't know why. Whoever bagged these used magazine bags practically. The bags are crazy big. It's got a little crease in the cover, but you know, it's not bad. What do we got going on this one? Some more brown Coletta Gerber. It's great. Look at this. How great is that? This is when they started to get more ongoing stories in the Bronze Age. The first few years of the Bronze Age, like the 70s, 71s, they were kind of more one and done stories for the most part. Like subplots, but starting to get more long form storytelling. It's really cool. Bronze Age really heats up. All right. Right there. That's it. Yeah. It's gorge. Gorge. Beautiful. Oh, the owl's back. No one shall survive. One of Daredevil's greatest, grimmest superfoes returns to wreak his revenge. Let's see what's going on inside this one. This one's got a little bit of stuff going on with this cover. I see a couple little dings. No, not in great color, but oh, actually they do a little bit right here. That one, I can live with something like that though, but I don't love it, you know. So we got going on. I got other books I'd rather buy before I upgrade something like that though. Let's see. Ooh, Steve Gerber, Gene Colan, Coletta's inking it. Got a good thing going here, Marvel. Yeah, that's a great opening page. Got the fan on, blowing stuff around here, but it's 115 degrees in Brownwood. Daredevil's always best at night. Oh, look at that widow. She looks so cool. I think Colan did a really good job of making everyone look very distinct. Which wasn't always the case with some of the Bronze Age artists. Black Widow's still my favorite love interest for Daredevil. So good. Owl sitting on a throne. It's great. I love when the coloring doesn't match, like on the cover and the interiors. Like in Moondragon's first appearance, she's got a red costume on the cover and she's green inside. It's like 110 or something a few issues ago. It's a good one. 117. It's wall-to-wall action. Owl's got goons. Don't even need those today because all these other bags, we have the dots. The dots are probably 15 years old at least. They still work great. Stay away from tape if you can. It'll catch. Or a nice jungle action or 4. Chris Claremont's back. I think Chris Claremont's first actual Marvel work was a few issues ago. And then he was gone. And, he's scripting it. Gerber's just plotting it. Brown's back. What a great run of artists in this Daredevil, except for Don Heck. I'm not the biggest Don Heck fan, but he didn't do a terrible job in Daredevil. Not as bad as I've seen him in the past. I think it'd be cool if they went back to like Black Widow and Daredevil. Did more of those combo books. This is the same time they did like Iron Fist, Power Man, you know, Daredevil and Black Widow. They all have more team up books. Black Widow had her own stories. She was getting published prior to this, but maybe it's not enough to keep a book going, you know. This is great. This art's great. I'm loving this. That's so cool. That's great right there. Arg. He's got a full on Arg. This guy does. I did the Args. Treasuries. That cover. That back cover's great. These are clean. Oh no, Angela's gonna go to Nigeria to try and look through Michael's phone because he's on Instagram. Here's a tip, everyone. If your spouse lives in Nigeria and they go start going to Instagram looking for Instagram males or females or whatever, and you say, hey, take down your Instagram, I don't make me uncomfortable, and then your spouse says, I'll take it down to give you $5,000, they probably don't really love you, and they're probably just using you for money and or to get a green card. That's just my thoughts on it, but I mean, you know, I don't know, what do I know? My wife's never blackmailed me for money before, but it's just how we do, I guess. I guess maybe it's more extortion than blackmail. I don't know. Yeah, that is cool. The owl. I always like the owl. I'd love to see the owl like in a Marvel show or something. Put him in the new Disney show or something. That'd be cool. Oof, we're up to 118. Blackwing, dude. That's Circus of Crime. I don't see much Blackwing anymore. Circus spelled sideways is death. Yeah, that's true. If you didn't know that. That's a cool cover, though. I like that. You'll see, you might find I'm not too critical of anything in the Bronze Age, to be honest. But Marvel, DC still got super goofy stuff that I'm not into. That's why my collection's like 80% Marvel in this era. That's cool. Who we got going on this one? Jerry Conway. Oh, Don Heck's back. But at least Coletta's inking. He might be able to save it. Just got Conway now instead of Gerber, huh? Spider-Man? No, it's Daredevil. The other funny guy bouncing around, beats up people. See, you can tell the drop. Look at the drop. No offense to Don Heck or Don Heck heads, but it's just, you know, when you're comparing to Brown, Colin, it's just a pretty distinct drop in quality, if you ask me. It's not bad though, but yeah, not the same. It's not as dark and ominous. I like Daredevil at night when he's like fighting people in alleys. Not like in weird office buildings that have blue walls and yellow ceilings and orange carpets. Sweet Hawkeye Marvel Value stamp. Never finished high school. You can tell the target audience for Marvel Comics, kid. Yeah, see, like Don Heck, man, you keep killing me here. Look at that. Oof. Evil Knievel, though, he's still the man. That's a white pack. Angela's on a 19-hour flight to Nigeria. She lost 100 pounds and Michael never even complimented her once. She's so proud of herself because she got weight loss surgery. This one's getting a little weird. I gotta push it this way. There we go. That's it. That's perfect. There we go. Look at that one. Whew. Not a complete yellow cover, but a lot of yellow. Bronze Age yellow cover is my favorite. It's like a drinking game I play when I find a yellow cover in the Bronze Age. Cap and Spidey the most, I think. Alright guys and girls, see you next time.